Satoshi, then he knew to do Satoshi, the founder of Bitcoin. Son, all that super Illuminati shit we was kicking back in the day in 2001 with the Patriot Act and all that shit. Apparently, that's what I'm saying. Alex Jones was kicking that in the early 2000s and '99.
Yeah. He was spilling some real stuff. Like, I ain't gonna lie, to a certain degree. I'm not saying everything.
Right. But you definitely, that's the most pressing thing to me. Not pressing, but that's kind of crazy. And also, you don't even know what's real. They say he's the father of the Island Boys. They say Michael Jackson.
Who said that?
The internet. It's like because
That Alex Jones is the father of the Island
no,
Boys.
Jeffrey Epstein. The Epstein files was like thousands of
Oh,
pages.
right. Yeah, I heard that too.
You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So you could look at Instagram and say, son, you know what I'm saying? I broke it down for you. And a lot of it is true and can be true. That just today, what they say this morning, that Donald Trump's name was in there more than they said Harry Potter in the whole 7 Harry Potter movies. They said Donald Trump's name is there more than God is in the Bible or some shit like that. You know? What? That's
Yeah, it's
funny.
crazy.
Funny, son, because one,
Yeah.
say what you want, but a lot of people a lot of that conspiracy stuff, Illuminati stuff, the Trilateral Commission. That dude Jeffrey Epstein said he was part of the Trilateral Commission. I ain't never heard I was like I
Right.
was
Nobody admit that. Nobody admit that. Right. Right.
crazy. Like
They're
it's
supposed to be super, super secretive. Like,
I'm
yeah.
saying he just said that, yo. But he's not gonna. And I mean,
Where you be reading up on all of this? Like,
I don't know. Honest, and it be the same thing. What I just say, you type in something,
just scrolling
yeah,
and
but
you go down a rabbit hole?
the rabbit hole comes to you now. You can, if you interact with a,
Word.
that's what your algorithm and feed is. If you look at a
Right.
certain thing too long, you know what I'm saying? That's what the next thing is. You know what I'm saying? If you look at it too long, so
Word.
a couple of videos about the Epstein files, and then some of it a lot of it aligns to what they was kicking back in the day, 20 something years ago. You know what I'm saying? The
You
children
saying
of
like David Ike books and all of
yeah,
that,
yeah.
reptilians and
I still don't think that the Anunnaki is real. I think that shit is demons from like Satan and stuff. But I don't think. But a lot of the stuff of worshiping certain things is apparently what they
Mhm.
doing. They what they got. They getting at Hillary now. I think she's supposed to testify or something. The whole thing with that lady that's in jail, Ghislaine Maxwell, and her father and
Mhm.
Epstein. It makes sense with the way that a lot with the way they be abusing people and that whole entire network. And it's crazy, yo. I heard they did Parsons was the astronaut, right? And they said I remember in one of them videos they say he made a golem, some more Illuminati sacrifice baby, and put it in one of them spaceship astronauts, and they shot it out up in the sky. Like that's kind of crazy, yo. But that might not be not real, son. It's bugged out, yo.
So you saying it's far fetched, but you think it's possibly real?
I think it's real and it's crazy. And honestly, I
Yeah.
think this is the crazy part. If everybody was one religion, then they'd be like, yeah, it's Satan because everybody's Christian. But you know what I'm saying? But they
Mhm.
not gonna tell you it's some demon shit because they not like everybody's not a Christian. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's not gonna accept and or admit that. But you might. It sounds like it. That's the easiest theory to me since the beginning. It sounds like
You say blame it on the devil?
no, yes, yeah, and from that theory, right and exact every time, yo, for 20 something years. I'm not gonna lie. You're not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I would love it to be the aliens and the Anunnaki Hotep. Nah, son, that shouldn't be demons. You know what I'm saying?
If we still had the Zulu universals popping right now, the universals would have been lit.
Oh my
Lit.
god.
With all that's going on right now, lit. We would have
Oh my
had
god,
the
yo.
Black
But
National Theater packed right now with
man, that's insane.
calling out people, press conferences.
And
It
then
would have
be
been
10%
crazy.
of validation. I told you I was right. Because all them conspiracy people, that's the one thing they like, yeah, well, we told you so. Then you know what I'm saying? Mel Gibson had the movie Conspiracy Theory. You start seeing clips of that. Or I just seen a couple of like an hour ago, Old Dirty Bastard was talking about the Illuminati and they killed him. Maybe, maybe not. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? And Prodigy was hard body on that at the very end. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
he was,
He was at the
but you
very
know,
but I'm just saying that's something it sound about right, son. It sound and you owe Alex Jones, Bambada, what's the more Black Dot, all the lot of them. All the
Phil Valentine.
you know what I'm saying? You owe
Or my nigga, he used to come drop the knowledge. Now, you know
apology.
what's crazy? Yo, Alex Jones, during what was it like 2016? I was like doing security, and when you do security, you got a lot of time on your hands. You'll be in a booth or on post. You know what I'm saying? You know, overnight type shit. And I was just watching conspiracy videos with Alex Jones about the whole what was it? The Sandy Hook school. Remember that? The Sandy Hook shooting? And I felt so bad after that because yo, I wound up working one day in Connecticut in that town. And I was about to pull into the school and they had the barricade. They rebuilt the school and they had the barricade up where you gotta like check in with security and they left a big metal arm up for you to go into the property. So then I made a U-turn and I went to some pizzeria or like a deli slash pizzeria and I ate a sandwich and they had pictures of the kids on the wall. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, yo, this is crazy. Like, those are real kids, I guess, you know, because Alex Jones had me thinking that the shit was a hoax. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know, I'm not one to what do I know? I would hope that what was presented to us was real and not some phony baloney. You know what I'm saying? But I felt sad when I was there in the town. You know what I
People
mean?
died. Like something happened to those kids either way. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy.
Right.
That's like with Charlie Kirk. All the wild shit they saying about his wife and how she might be behind it and all of this. That's impo-
What
like
they
that's
saying that she lined them up to get smoked?
some
That's
wild
what they
shit like
saying?
some wild shit like this. Yes. You
Yo,
understand?
yo, this shit is deep. I gotta get back in tune with the conspiracies. I'm falling behind.
They don't even kick conspiracy no more. It just be like you a young millennial, Gen Z, Gen X, what is it, Gen Alpha 9? This is the new shit. The
Hmm.
young kids, they be on it like certain like that's quick because you got like everybody don't because honestly, if it's true, they said Prince Harry, I think, or Prince which is the one that's Epstein, the older one. It might be Prince Harry. You know what I'm saying? Don't quote me on that. But since that picture of him shown with the body and he was
What,
like
Prince Harry's the dude that left the throne, or that's the son,
oh,
right? The dude that left the.
this one old ass white motherfucker, one of them princes, and he dead ass was like they got photos and shit of him like strangling like kids, like a little girl or a little boy. I
Like
think it's a little girl.
some sexual
Not
deviant
even
type shit,
like
like
fully clothed, and there's a
just
picture. You know what I'm saying? And
just
since
strangling
that,
a child.
and then all that, yeah, son. And then since that, yo, they say he lost everything. That's like Europe and England. I'm not really, but they're not doing that over here. You know what I'm saying? They're not doing that over here. And I don't know. But at the same time, it's not. Because I do hear they're getting at Hillary. Like she might have to testify. They're saying Maxwell, like when they asked her about it, she pled the fifth or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But why, if it's not real or some truth to it, why all this wild shit for it, yo? And this ain't motherfucking Bernie Mac and above the rim and playing around in some busty ass. This ain't, you know what I'm saying, a bunch of female, like, these are real ass
Hmm.
people with
Word.
money control the world.
Yeah,
Why?
it's wild.
If the shit crazy too, I'd be like, even if voodoo ain't real, them niggas make it real with the belief. Like they gonna make it real. You know what I'm saying? So, so
I've
this
seen
shit,
some crazy stuff with the. I've seen some
so I
crazy
don't
stuff.
know. And I just be like,
Hmm.
yo, they make it real. So why not on the flip side, some rich ass people like that shit? That shit is crazy. That shit is
So he's
crazy.
saying a society of sickos, pervs, pedophiles, like a network. You know what I'm saying? Like doing the most disgusting things we could ever,
I don't.
not even think about.
It's disgusting because we think about it, you know what I'm saying? Normal, regular. I don't think they do it so much like pleasure. I think they honestly be worshiping demons and sacrificing rituals. I think
So you
when
think
they
it's
be
more of a
drinking,
ritual versus like a practice
I
for
think
pleasure?
they live forever mentality. That's like no bullshit. That's like the first step, no matter what. Cause you dead ass, you supposed to die and go to heaven, right? You know what I'm saying? So live forever's on some devil shit, on some demon shit. And drinking adrenalized blood, they got that adrenochrome. They talking about all that wild shit. All that wild shit, son. You know what I'm saying? Scaring babies. That's like it. It was wild. It wanted the little kids to be scared when he ate them. You know what I'm saying? He would not
Right.
fuck with the little kids if they and then they
If they
tried to
didn't fear him.
you know what I'm saying? They tried to stand up. He still got at him, but shit like that, yo. Shit like that, son. Like, that's
Yo,
insane.
I
So I
tried
don't
watching that show. I tried watching that show, Welcome to what, Derryland or whatever. And when she was in the car giving birth to that monster or whatever that was at the first
is it
episode,
you?
I had to turn it off. I was watching it with my wife, my daughters were
Oh man.
running around. So, I was
That
like,
is
"Oh, maybe we gotta watch this like, in private.
uh,
But it was a little bit much, you know what I'm saying?
that's the first 5 minutes.
Right, right. So I had to turn it off at that point because I'm a
That
big
show
It fan, the original and
oh
the later part one and two that came out. Great
nothing's fucking
movies.
no, like the gangster, HBO's not gonna play around with Sunday nights. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, like they're not. That's why I've never like some shit I might not watch, but I'm sure it's a good channel. But if it's in that spot, like it's gonna be good. Task was good. That's
Yeah.
like the legendary
Well,
spot.
Task was fire. Task was
Yeah,
fire. I wish they would continue they could, I wish they didn't just write it to be a miniseries, you know what I mean?
yeah, that was dope. But Welcome to Gary's hard, yo. That's one of the best things of last year when
You fuck with
Pennywise plays no games, yo. He plays no games. Pennywise
you
plays
fuck
no games.
you fuck with Yeah, I'm gonna
Well,
tap in. I'm gonna tune in because 'cause like I said, I really like it. Yo, you mess with Landman, it's kind of fire. Landman is
I
hard.
seen that, man. I seen that, man.
Yeah, it's good.
I just shit. I'm watching the Gangs of London, yo. I'm not gonna lie. The Gangs of London is
Well,
serious business. Yeah, Gangs of London is
I'm gonna
serious
check that
business.
out. What about
It's so
Gamora?
sick.
You fuck with that?
Yeah, I seen it twice, maybe 3 times, yo.
Oh,
I seen go
word. I gotta tap in with that.
and the movie, The Immortal, Chiro, The Immortal. They got like a separate spin-off movie. You know what I'm saying? I
Oh,
seen that,
word.
yo. Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
gotta check that shit out.
So they're like different though. They're not like the mob. Like they're like little gangs that be wilding. You know what I'm saying? In Naples, they don't have like the mob like how you think it is, but they're the mafia. You know what I'm saying? That's like I think
You know, in Italy, like you could be like a female could be like the boss of the family.
yeah
Like they're different out there.
yeah.
It's a
But they
different
don't
different rules. You know what I mean?
right. But the La Costa Nostra is like us and that type of Sicilian. That's like South. Them northern Naples, Neapolitan, son, they're like little gangs that just wild out, you know, hard
Oh, so
body.
that's what Gamora focuses on
Yeah.
Naples, the northern
And I
part.
think
Okay,
it's
I didn't
the
realize that.
Gomorrah is what they call them in Naples. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, and it's just they just call it
Mm,
Gomorrah, but that's what it is. It's like they call them clans, little clans. And it's just little gangs,
right.
you know. And they get busy. They get busy. I watched it twice. I watched it recently, yo. Like
Well,
Biggs likes to watch it in Italian. I don't. I like the subtitles where you get to hear their little fake accent
but
and you know what I mean.
it's not too hard when you're fluent in Spanish to listen to
Yeah.
Italian and
He just
kind of
don't like the
piece it
overplay.
together.
Right. But it's dope. It's dope. But the Gangs of London is up, yo.
We're
Because
gonna
they
end
kind of
this one and we're gonna get into the subject. So hold on, all right? Peace.